So in today's video, we are going to be reacting to how much I spend in a month. You know, I love talking about finance. So when I see a video and the video is going to tell us how much people are spending, like I just fall in love because I need to see if the person is saving, if the person is investing, if this person is just spending all their money, so I can either critique them or congratulate them depending on how good or bad they are spending their money. So I think it's going to be a great video. Let's get straight into it.
So we're going to start off with the things I spent the least amount of money on. I'm trying to build up momentum to how much I actually spent in the month. So we're starting off with subscriptions. We're talking Netflix subscription, we're talking Skillshare subscription, and Konga TV subscription. Once I got the debit alert for my Konga TV subscription, I went to cancel it because I was supposed to cancel it a long time ago because I wasn't watching anything on Konga TV. So my subscription total came up to 17,900 naira.
Oh, it's in Naira. Okay, so editing magic and so it's 337 Ghana cedis. Wow, just on subscriptions. Like seriously, that's a lot. Like I'm not going to even lie, because to think about it, she said what did she say? Skillshare, which I think is okay because you're going to be learning some skills, which is going to be good for you. Netflix, I don't want to say Charlie. Me say but I tag my party or Netflix. Who still pays for Netflix? I figure everybody tag or. Okay, but still 337 Ghana cedis a week on subscriptions. Nah, that's a lot. That's a lot. No. It's just we are just at the beginning of this video and I'm just fired up, ginger. Like let's go.
Yeah. So every month I take out a particular amount of money and
I just love the fact that the dog is just there chilling, living his best life. What dog is that? It looks cute.
invest. So last month I invested 20,000 naira.
Ooh, 20,000 naira on that editing magic. So that's 377 Ghana cedis. So how come your investments and your subscriptions are almost the same? Like, I feel like for the amount of money that she'll be making, because I don't really know her, but I think she's like a social media influencer, YouTuber, those kind. So I feel like she makes a lot of money. So for the amount of money she's making, I feel like she can invest way more than she is right now. But you know, this is just the beginning of the video. Let's go.
She converted it into dollars and then invested the equivalent. We have gifting, which is also dashing people money.
Hey, no, that one too. They ask for budgets inside. Ish. Why do I've changed my lifestyle with gifting? Wow. Charlie, okay. Then Charlie, you guys should start adding it to your budget too. If you gifting, comment down below if anyone like us gifting their this thing budget. Cause Charlie, hey, dash your money there. Like if you so there, like Charlie, they chill.
And this is not a very accurate calculation of how much I actually gifted / dashed people, because let's say I went out with Dara today. I'm only calculating the actual amount of money I gave Dara. That's Dara take 10,000 naira. I'm not calculating the food we ate that I paid for, or if we go to Ibano and I pay for everything. Those type of things I'm not really counting it. When I'm counting gifting, it's the actual amount of money I gave. So for gifting, I spent a total of 50,000 naira. The next
50,000 naira. That's 942 Ghana cedis. Your gift. No, I need to calm down before I continue. How can your budget for gifting be 942? Charlie, I need to be friends with this girl. Like, hey, Charlie, if this is the money she could dash me there, Charlie. Ish. Gifting the over the investments, like, hey, Charlie, let's go. Hey, and where did the glass of wine come? Hey, if she's going to sip something, then I also need to sip something. I also need to sip something, but we do it, you know how it goes. The tea, we don't do alcohol, no alcohol here, only tea.
Thing is data. So I spent not a lot of money on data last month, which is because I was at home, and at home there's Wi-Fi. So in
True.
total, I spent
Wi-Fi is good.
25,000 naira on data.
That's 471 Ghana cedis. You know, I feel like one of my biggest expense is internet and food. But like after watching other people, I'm like, oh, what I consider one of my biggest expense is just someone's weekly budget. Hey, Charlie.
Which, if you know me and you've been watching me for a while, I spend way more than that on data when I'm in school. We also have travel, and for travel, we're talking about paying for my flights coming to Abuja. We're talking about Toby's traveling, and I think I paid for excess luggage. So everything came up to a total of 37,000 naira.
That's 697 Ghana cedis. You know what? Like, to be honest, compared to the other things that I've critiqued, like this is just, I don't think it's nothing like bad. Like, at least she's experiencing travel, so I feel like she can even spend way more on that if it's what makes her happy. So, you know, hey, she's drinking. Then you have to get to. It's awesome. It's awesome. The change location. The people change.
The money I spend is quite ridiculous, and I don't even really notice it like that until
I thought that's the essence of budgeting, so that you would like know where your money goes, because otherwise we wouldn't know where our money goes. Because Charlie, let's say the way inflation did, and Charlie, money just did, you can't be holding money like this now, then vanish. So that's the essence of budgeting.
in the month of January, I spent 92,800 naira on self-care.
That's 1,840 Ghana cedis on healthcare. Healthcare. Why is she sick?
Okay, we're talking about nails, we're talking about massages, we're talking about waxing, we're talking about, I think those are the things I calculated as self-care. Those were the
Yo, see, I feel like if I say this, maybe I'm not a girl, so I don't feel like it's going to really like, I don't know, like I don't think I'm used to all those stuff. I don't know, because I feel like, why you see, there's these things for the nails, no. There's actually I'm not into fashion, so I'm not going to talk. But like I feel like it can be way cheaper. Eh? Healthcare, there, nobody say you go to bath 2 times a day, brush your teeth, and things. Oh, okay.
three things I calculated as self-care, and they came up to 92,800 naira, which is a ridiculous amount. But like thinking about it, my nails normally cost like 15,000 naira. Waxing costs like 20,000 naira. My massage was like 35,000 naira. So yeah. Okay, I understand. For groceries I ended up spending the total of 136,000 naira.
So that's around 2,600 Ghana cedis, and you know what? For a whole month, I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's bad, especially if it's like she can cook at home. So the groceries will allow you to like cook food at home, so you won't be spending a lot of money like going to restaurants and eating out. Like, so I feel like it's okay. It's okay.
Groceries, we're calculating my trips to Ibano, because that's normally where I shop a lot. So when I'm going to Ibano, it's kind of like everybody's, it's not just me, because we are thinking about it, like it's not just me. So we're thinking Dara, we're thinking Chisom, we're thinking Ashley. When I'm going,
Then just say it's eating out, you know. How can that be groceries? Groceries is like buying the vegetables, your rice, your oil, like your meat, fish, like cook. Isn't that good?
To Ibano. Even Eniola will tell me, Amy gets me this. So that is all I calculated. In January, I ended up spending 136,000 naira in groceries. This is the most I've ever spent on utilities since I have been tracking like how much I spend, and I spent 267,000 naira.
So that's 5,000 Ghana cedis on utilities. Now I can't critique her yet. She should explain what those utilities are.
On utilities, and this is because I used I think 250,000 naira to fix my laptop. I spent 250.
We down there. So I get that. You shouldn't even. I don't think you should have added it as like a utility expense. So, because definitely you see, these things it happens. Your phone can get spoiled, your laptop can get spoiled. You need to fix them. So I can't fault you for that.
50,000 on fixing my laptop, which I calculated as utilities. So in total, I spent 267,000 naira on utilities. These are like the two main things I spend most of my money on when I am in Lagos, and it is between cab and eating out. So
did I just hear eating out after the groceries? No? Eh? Okay. Oh, she said we should pause and guess.
Do you want to guess which one takes the most money?
Let me see. I feel like she's a YouTuber or a social influencer. So if she's doing eating out, and my mindset would be like, oh, she spends a lot of groceries, so that means she doesn't spend a lot on eating out. But then another part of my brain is like, yo, she's a social media influencer. Part of her job is going out, taking pictures for brands and things. So I'm like, because of the profession she's in, I would say eating. No, but the cab too is what is used for the eating out.
So for cab, I ended up spending 159,900 naira on.
So that's 3,000 Ghana cedis. Whew. Wow. Car. Go just save and buy a car.
From the 1st of January up until the 31st of January, I spent 159,900 naira on cab. I'm even shocked because when I start accounting for my money from the 1st of January to the 4th of January, I already spent 20,000 something on cab. From there, I already knew that, Amy, you're literally spending way too much money on cab. And I never really knew this before because for my Uber Bolt, it has my card in it. So I'm not actively doing transfers. I'm not actively seeing the money leave my account until I start checking. And now I can see that I spent 159,000 naira on cab. The next thing
at this point, just save that money for a year and you can buy a car, maybe a Picanto. Or save for 2 years, then maybe you can buy a Toyota. Because that one, your wife.
Spend a lot of money on in Lagos is eating out, and I spent a total of 220,000 naira on eating out.
So what's the use of the groceries? That's what I don't understand. Why would you be spending about 1,000 plus on groceries if you are going to spend 4,000 plus on eating out? They don't buy groceries. Okay.
You can't even blame me, honestly. It's like kind of part of my job.
I said it. I can't blame her for that. But then I don't feel like then she needs to be spending on groceries then.
If I'm being honest, it's part of my job. I have to go out to different restaurants, I have to eat because I mean.
But it's not by force to eat. You can just order water.
I cannot just go to somebody's restaurant and start taking picture. What the hell? If somebody comes to my restaurant and start taking picture, I'll be like, yes, you know about something. What's going on here?
Yeah, you say you buy water. What's wrong with that? It's less expensive and you still have the freedom to take your pictures and stuff.
So yeah, I can't just go to my restaurant and start taking pictures. So I would go to the restaurant and eat it and I'll take a picture. So yeah. Savings was what I would say savings is not spending money, but it's money leaving your account. So for savings, I saved a total of 800,000 naira.
So that's 15k or 15,000 Ghana cedis. So I don't understand. Her savings and her investments, like, what's the difference? Is investments actually like investing in money, and saving just like money in your bank, or like money you, like, what's the savings? Like, what are you saving? Like I just can't take it at face value. Savings. I need more information. Where are you saving? What are you saving? Like, it's actually, that's a lot. That's a lot. 15K. But you know what? I feel like she can still save more than this, because, bro, for the money she dey spend a month, yeah, like, no, she can save and invest way more, way more.
In the month of January. But like on my Kuda app, I have this spend and save feature on. End of, well, this is for December and January because I didn't really calculate how much I saved only January. So for December and January, my spend and save total came up to 60,000 naira. So I have 60,000 naira in my spend and save savings, and then I also saved 800,000 naira.
Where did you
So
save it? Is
that's
it
it.
like savings or like? So, guys, I guess like that's the end of the video. I didn't want to make it longer than it's supposed to be. She still had a lot of things to say, but um, I just don't want to make it long. So, comment down below, how much do you guys spend in a month? I would genuinely love to know. And I feel like she shouldn't just make a video on how much she spends a month, but also how much she makes a month, like the income she's able to gain within a month. So like it can give you like more information, more description on, okay, if she's spending this amount of money, it's because she's making this amount of money. So that's when I can be like, oh yeah, I should critique her, like, oh, she's doing a good job or she's doing a bad job. But if I just know how much she's spending, I don't know how much she's making, then I really can't give an accurate description. But overall, a great video. I think she did a great video. Loved it, absolutely. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Make sure to smash the like button, and please, 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 I don't even know what to say. Have a blessed and peaceful day. Peace.